everyone, my name is Carol and I live in Wake Forest, North Carolina, and I'm a chef and my favorite thing to do is cooking classes. So today I'm going to do a cooking class on how to make incredible homemade pretzels. It's a great thing to do while we're on quarantine and staying home with the kids. It's so easy and the pretzels are phenomenal. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, next is to do the ingredients. So I have my mixing bowl and I am going to put in 2.5 cups of flour or 22 ounces of flour. So here we go. 4.5. Okay, that's perfect. And to that, I am going to get 1.5 cups of hot water, about 110 degrees. And to that, I am going to add 2.25 teaspoons of yeast. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to make sure that my yeast is nice and fresh and that it's going to bubble and activate. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of organic sugar and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. That's a little bit too much. 1, 2. And then I'm going to give that a really, really good stir. And I'm going to wait about 5 minutes because I want it to get nice and bubbly and activate and everything. So after 5 minutes, this is what it should look like. So it's nice and bubbly, you can tell it's activated. And to that, I'm going to add that to my flour. Let me grab my melted butter. Okay, and here I have my melted butter, and I am going to add that into the flour and the yeast mixture. And here we go. And now I'm going to put it on my stand mixer, and I am going to mix it for about 3 to 4 minutes until it pulls away from the side. But you can also use a food processor. You can use a hand mixer with the dough hook, or you can use just knead it by hand. It's really easy, and especially if you knead it by hand, the kids love doing that. So anyway, let me get my mixer and we'll start that process. Okay, so now I have my stand mixer all set up. I'm going to start with the paddle mixer because if you do the dough hook, which is right here, it takes about 3 minutes for it to incorporate, and if you use the paddle, it takes about 2 seconds or like 5 seconds. But what I do is I cover it with the paper towel because it's going to kind of splash up and make a mess. And so that way I can keep most of the stuff in the bowl. Okay. So, I'm not used to doing this backwards. So there it is. So that's what it looks like initially when you mix it. And then I am going to clean this up with a wax. Hopefully next week I don't have to wear my gloves. I'll be able to get a manicure. In the meantime, and plus, I've been washing my hands so much lately. Don't think I've ever washed my hand this many times a day. But anyway, everybody should do it. Everybody needs to stay safe. Okay, now we're going to mix it with the dough hook. And we're going to mix this for about 3 to 4 minutes, and it's all going to kind of come together in a nice bowl. Okay, so the dough looks perfect, so I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to take it out of off the mixer. And I'm going to scrape it off the dough hook. You want to make sure you get all the dough. And I'm going to fold it. So then after that, I'm going to get a little bit of baking spray, and I'm going to spray it in the bowl and kind of flip the dough around. And with that, I am going to cover it on plastic wrap and let it rest and rise for about an hour. So you want it to double in size. And remember, if your house is cold, or if you have the air conditioner on like me all the time, or in the winter if it's really cold, you want to put it someplace warm where it's going to rise. You don't want to put it someplace really, really warm, but between 80 and 90 degrees would be perfect. So now I have my dough and it's doubled in size. So I'm going to put it on my nice board and I'm going to stretch it out just like that. So then I'm going to take a food storage bag and I'm going to cover it because you don't want it to dry out. And these food storage bags, they're so easy. You just either cut them apart or just pull them apart. They're wonderful for covering your dough and stuff. So anyway, so I have my dough covered, but I'm gonna uncover it for a second. And I'm gonna cut the dough in about 2-ounce portions. So out of one batch of pretzel dough, you should get 16 pretzels or 16 rolls, depending upon how big you wanna make them. I like to do the 2-ounce size because when they come out of the oven, I can quick eat one, and then an hour later, I can eat another one and don't feel like I ate 2 huge pretzels. So then with the dough, we are just gonna roll it. This is so much fun. The kids will love doing this. Just like that. And then I'm gonna twist it and put one end on one side and one end on the other side. And there's our pretzel. And I have a rack right here that I am gonna lay them on. There we go. Those covered and keep this covered. Okay, for the next thing I like to do with these is I like to make little mini rolls. So I just kind of roll it up and go like that. And there you have a perfect slider roll for barbecue, for a little burger, for ham and Swiss. We're gonna put that under it. And then another type of roll I like to make is like a longer roll that's perfect for sausage, or it's great for a hot dog, or just a bigger sandwich. So I'm gonna roll that, and then I'm just gonna kind of roll it like this. There we go. And always remember to keep them covered under the plastic wrap or they'll dry out and they won't taste as good, and it'll just be really dry and not the type of texture you want when you're gonna eat the perfect soft pretzel. Okay, our next step is to put a pot on the stove and bring a large pot of water to a boil. And to that, I am gonna add about 2/3 cup of baking soda. Just sprinkle it on, boil up a little bit. And I'm gonna take the pretzels and I'm gonna dip them in the baking soda for about 15 to 20 seconds each. So I'm gonna take off my plastic wrap. How beautiful they have risen. They have risen so nice. So I'm going to take the pretzels, put them back to a boil, and I'm going to drop them in one at a time. And I usually do 4 because it gives them room and everything. And then I have my twisted little spatula here. So I put them in face down, or I put them in this side up. So I'm going to let them go for about halfway. And then I'm just going to flip them around. Seconds, and then I'm going to put them back right on this baking sheet with the wire rack so they can strain and all the water can drip down. You don't want the water to be on it because then the pretzels are kind of soggy on the bottom and they don't cook right. So then I'm going to drop in my rolls. I love to make rolls with these, especially if I'm having a party and stuff. You can do little sandwiches on it. Okay, so I have them in. So I have all the pretzels and rolls on the thing, and I'm ready to do an egg wash on them. And this is what's going to give them that nice brown color. So in my bowl, I beat together 1 egg and about a tablespoon of just regular tap water. And I'm just going to brush them all over the pretzels and the rolls. Let me move this a little bit closer so you can see better. Okay. There you go. So you want to give them a really good brush. And then I'm going to sprinkle them with some nice flaky sea salt that you can get at the food store. You can buy pretzel salt, you can order it online, or you can buy it at some specialty bake shops. So then with that, I have my plate of my sea salt. So I am going to pick up the pretzel, and remember this, if you have leftover sea salt after you're done making the pretzels, you can't really use it because some of the egg will probably drip into it and it just won't be usable. So I just do a little bit each time because it's a little bit more expensive to do this. And then I have this cute little roll that I made. And then with these, I think I'm gonna sprinkle some everything bagel topping on them. Let me change my gloves for a second. Okay. I can't wait to get a manicure. These gloves are driving me crazy. Okay, I've washed my hands and changed my gloves after handling the raw eggs. So then I'm going to pick up my everything bagels and I am going to sprinkle it on the rolls. This stuff is amazing. And then I am going to take a really sharp knife because I like to make a few slits. It just makes the rolls look really pretty. When you're baking big loaves of bread, you do this to let the steam escape so you can kind of know where the slits are going to be. And a lot of bakers just have specialty ones where they do really pretty different designs. But I just did a basic design. So there we are with our pretzels and rolls ready to go into the oven. They're going to go into a 450-degree oven for 15 minutes, but check them after 10 to make sure they're okay. And if they seem to be getting too brown on the bottom, just put a baking sheet underneath them. So anyway, in the oven they go. Okay, I think our pretzels are done. Let's take a look and pull them out of the oven. Here we go. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. So anyway, oh, I'm so excited. They turned out wonderful. So I'm gonna take a pretzel. Look how pretty they are. They're great on both sides. You can see the back side, so they're not too brown. They're perfect. And then look at the little rolls. Aren't they adorable? And then I have my long rolls, and these are great for sandwiches, for sausage, for all different types of things. So I am just going to slice this in half. Oh, look how pretty that is inside. Look at that. Okay. So to that, I'm going to add some Swiss cheese. Put it in half. Add a little bit of ham. And then I have some nice Dijon mustard. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There you go. Enjoy. I had so much fun doing this. Bon appetit and stay safe. And remember, wash your hands all the time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.